we always have to be ready to pivot. What do I mean by that? Have you ever had an idea in your head and you just wanted to run with it and go with it, and you had a goal and you were going to get it done? Yeah, well, I've had that happen to me several times. So, this time last year, I wanted to write a book. I wanted to write a book of inspirational quotes, and I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. So, at first, it was just inspirational quotes, and I left the other page blank so that people could put their own notes next to it. But then I sent it to my editor, who said, well, maybe you should, include some insight to have a bigger impact. And then maybe ask some questions so that people can, think about it. I said, okay. So I went back through all my quotes. I created all the insight. I created all the questions. And I sent it back to her. And she said, it's okay, but you related everything to you and your challenges and situations and your MS. And I'm like, ah. So this time last year, I said, all done, move on. So I have all of this information that is so incredible for a book. And I just kind of pushed it off to the side. And I didn't even think about it until today. So the other day, I started reading through all my old journals, stuff that I'd written and stuff that was like, wow, I had this aha moment, this aha moment. I need to share it. This is fantastic. So I typed up 4 pages and I sent it to 5 people. And I just heard back from one of my friends today, and it made me laugh so hard because she's such a wonderful person. And she said to me, she goes, Dee, I have 2 suggestions. She goes, you can either do it as a gift book where you kind of do a quote with insight what you learned, or you can do it as more of, your life story. And I laughed. I did laugh because I'm like, oh my God, I just did that a year ago. What is going on? So it's funny how life takes you down one road and then you have to pivot and go a different direction. And then you have to pivot and go a different direction. And then you have to pivot and go a different direction. Whoa, stop the madness. But you just have to stay open to new opportunities and possibilities. And what I told my friend is that I truly appreciate her honesty and her suggestions. And maybe this is God's way of telling me to do what I do best, to continue speaking and sharing my story and being authentic and vulnerable and sharing with you guys what I've been through so that you can go, ah, and kind of pick yourself up, rise through the ashes, rise through whatever it is that you're going through. We trip and fall all the time. I'm sure you failed. It is what it is. But we get so much stronger when we go through those situations. And then we get to pull ourselves up and be even better than we were before. It's incredible. Just think of everything, every obstacle you encounter, every challenging situation you feel like you're in the muckety muck of, every failure you've ever had, anything that you ever go through that you're like, oh, why am I here? And know that it's not only a lesson, but it's a blessing. Okay? It gets you focused and it allows you to rise up and become an even better version of yourself than you were before. So, by all means, no matter how many times you have to pivot and turn and flip flop and do whatever it is you're doing, you're still making progress. You are still moving forward. And be proud of everything that you've been through to this point. You acknowledge and appreciate yourself for everything that you've already stumbled through, made it through, survived, and thrive. Just know that the world is your oyster. You and everybody else around you, you're unlimited. You have unlimited potential. You have, I can't even begin to tell you. When you stop focusing on your limited reality, what you see in front of you, what you hear in front of you, everything that you see in front of your face, your limited reality, all of a sudden your unlimited, your infinite truth is exposed to you. And I know that when I take my blinders off and I get off my hamster wheel, I can do anything. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's do this together. Yay! I love you.